Hello, divine creations, divinals, children of God. Thanks so much for dropping by this video. This is going to be part two about my experience with Jesus. And so I'm going to put a link in the description below to part one. Someone asked me, please tell us more about how it guides you as you are going on your journey. And also, how'd you know the presence was Jesus? So first, how do I know that the presence was Jesus? I don't know. I take the word know very seriously. I would say I am pretty convinced and I deeply trust, but I don't know. What I do know is that in my darkest moment, possibly in my life, I said these words, and it's so interesting to me. These words, it's like these words really came through me. It's not how I normally talk. It's not what I would normally say, but these words came through me. It was like, okay, Jesus, my Christian friends say that you're the supreme. I can't do this fight anymore. I can't, in essence, I can't live anymore. I need you to come alive in me. And I need you to fight with me. Like I can't fight this fight anymore. And next thing I know, like I felt something come alive in me. And since then, my life has been really radically different. I feel a strength that I feel a strength and a resilience that I've never felt before. That's not to say life has been perfect or that I've been perfect, but I literally, the feeling was of something coming alive in me. So I don't know that the presence was Jesus. I don't know, theologically, there's many possible interpretations. All I know is what I said, what I felt, and what's happened since then. So I feel very comfortable, and I'm pretty convinced. What I can say is I'm very convinced that Jesus was involved. Did Jesus wake up my soul? Did Jesus wake up the Christ in me? As it's written that Paul said, Christ in you, the hope of glory. All I know is that I said, Jesus, I need you to come alive in me. And so it's a beautiful question because, it's easy to have a spiritual or mystical experience and then come up with a label or an interpretation. I try to stick just to the facts. Please tell us more about how it guides you as you go along on your journey. So it's not so much that experience guides me as it is, I practiced the 12 steps in the original version, very different from the current version. The original version of the 12 steps are all about being guided by God. You start your day asking for guidance. In the beginning of the day, you ask for guidance. Then you plan your day asking God's guidance. Then as you, if you face indecision, we're taught to stop and pause and ask for guidance. And all throughout the day, the original 12 steps instruct people to ask, how can I best serve thee? Thy will, not mine, be done. And to think, I'm no longer running the show. Thy will be done. So all day long, where the original 12 steps instruct people to seek God's will, beginning, during, and at the end of the day, to review the day, to see where we weren't in alignment with God's will. So this experience has then pushed me towards that practice. I'm so devoted to that way of life now, more devoted than I've ever been. I haven't perfected it by any means. Um, but that's what I can say about that. Thank you so much, Angel, for the beautiful question. And Jesus is a rock star. Take care. Much love.